Maria was finalizing a business deal. A call she thought was private, shielded by the four walls of her office and the trust she placed in her technology. She discussed sensitive details with her lead investor, confident in the security of her mobile phone, never suspecting that anyone else could be listening in. The deal was set, and Maria waited for the funds to arrive, her mind already racing ahead to the next steps for her company. A week later, panic set in. The money never came, and her confidence began to unravel as she retraced every step. Her investor insisted he'd sent the funds, even forwarding a receipt as proof, certain that everything had gone as planned. But the account number was off by 2 digits, barely noticeable, but enough to send the money elsewhere. Someone had intercepted their call, then sent a fake email to the investor with a fraudulent account, exploiting a moment of trust and routine. Maria's private conversation had been hijacked, her words twisted into a weapon against her. The hacker didn't need to break into her house or steal her phone, just intercepted the call, quietly and invisibly from afar. This was a wake-up call. Modern communication is convenient, but not always secure. The devices we rely on can become our greatest vulnerability. We trust our calls are protected, but that's often an illusion. The sense of privacy is comforting, but it can be dangerously misleading. Hackers exploit weaknesses in the networks we rely on, slipping through digital cracks we barely know exist. The technology that connects us can also expose us, turning every call into a potential risk, if we're not careful. Understanding this risk is the first step to protecting ourselves. Awareness is the foundation of digital safety. We must move past the comforting belief that our calls are inherently private and take action to secure them. Without precautions, our words can be captured and used against us, sometimes without us ever knowing. This isn't science fiction, it's reality in 2026, where digital threats are more sophisticated than ever before. Hackers have sophisticated methods to listen in, using tools that are constantly evolving and becoming harder to detect. They don't need to be in the same room, or even the same city. Distance is no barrier in the digital world. The silent threat of digital eavesdropping affects everyone with a smartphone, regardless of age, profession, or location. Maria's story is a warning. Privacy is not guaranteed, even for the most careful among us. Anyone can become a target. No one is immune to the risks of digital intrusion. The illusion of a private conversation is just that, an illusion, easily shattered by those with the right tools and intent. Are you prepared to protect your calls? The responsibility to secure your conversation starts with you. Most people assume their phone calls are private, but that's actually a misconception. Even if you're alone, your conversation isn't as secure as you might think. When you make a call, your voice is digitized and sent through a complex web of cell towers, switches, and servers, each one acting as a potential interception point along the way. Encryption has definitely improved over the years, but it's far from foolproof. There are still gaps that can be exploited by those with the right knowledge or tools. In many cases, only the airwaves between your phone and the nearest tower are encrypted, leaving the rest of the journey more vulnerable. Once your call enters the carrier's internal network, the level of protection often drops, making it easier for someone to access your conversation. Hackers or even insiders with access to these systems can exploit these weak spots, sometimes without leaving a trace. Your phone is designed to automatically connect to the strongest available signal, trusting that it's a legitimate network every time. But hackers can set up fake towers, known as Stingrays or IMSI catchers, tricking your phone into connecting and capturing your call data. The convenience of always being connected comes at the cost of increased exposure to these risks, especially in crowded places. Your calls travel through a vast network riddled with vulnerabilities, and each step is a potential target for eavesdroppers. Privacy on a standard call is fragile, easily broken by those with the right tools, motivation, or access. Understanding these risks is crucial if you want to take steps to protect your conversations and keep your private life truly private. IMSI catchers, or Stingrays, are fake cell towers used by hackers. Set up in public places, they trick nearby phones into connecting. You see full bars, but your data is passing through a hacker's device. Calls, texts, and data can be intercepted and recorded. Older Stingrays forced phones onto insecure 2G networks. Modern ones exploit 4G and 5G. These devices are now cheap and accessible, no longer just for law enforcement. Attackers can capture data from hundreds of phones at once. Everyone nearby becomes collateral damage. Stingrays are a silent, indiscriminate tool of mass surveillance. Most people never realize their calls are being swept up. The threat is real, and it's everywhere. Hackers don't just intercept signals, they use spyware to eavesdrop directly from your phone. Spyware can access your mic, read texts, steal photos, and track your location. It often arrives via phishing links or malicious apps from unofficial stores. Some advanced spyware installs itself without any clicks. Just a text or call can trigger it. Once inside, it records calls before they're encrypted, bypassing network security. You won't see warnings. It's designed to be invisible. Your trusted device becomes a surveillance tool against you. Spyware is now highly advanced and hard to detect. It can record both sides of your conversation and send it to hackers. The threat is personal, silent, and always present. Hackers often rely on social engineering, tricking you into giving up information. They might pose as tech support, asking for verification codes or personal details. Pretexting and SIM swapping are common tactics. With SIM swapping, your number is transferred to a hacker's SIM, giving them control of your calls and texts. Suddenly, your phone loses service, and the hacker can access your accounts. Social engineering exploits human trust, not technology. No security system can protect you if you're manipulated into handing over the keys. Hackers create urgency or authority to make you act without thinking. The weakest link is often human, not digital. We imagine only high-profile people are targeted, but that's a myth. Hackers cast wide nets, targeting anyone who's vulnerable. IMSI catchers in public spaces scoop up data from hundreds of ordinary people. Everyday conversations, medical info, credit card numbers, travel plans are valuable to criminals. Even small details can be used for fraud or identity theft. Some attacks are personal ex-partners, disgruntled employees, or competitors. In 2026, everyone has information someone wants. Thinking you're not important enough is dangerous. Your privacy is valuable no matter who you are. Cybercriminals don't discriminate. The risk is universal. Don't assume you're safe just because you're not famous. The consequences of intercepted calls are severe. Financial loss is immediate. Bank details and credit cards can be stolen. Identity theft follows, with hackers using personal info to impersonate you. Repairing the damage can take years. The psychological impact is real. Anxiety, paranoia, and damaged relationships. Professionals risk breaching client confidentiality, destroying careers. Personal safety is at stake. Hackers can learn your routines and target you physically. Even innocent details can be used for stalking or burglary. The stakes go far beyond money. Your reputation, well-being, and safety are all on the line. Protecting your calls isn't impossible. Simple steps make a big difference. In today's digital world, your private conversations deserve strong protection, and it's easier than you might think to get started. Use end-to-end encrypted apps like Signal or WhatsApp for sensitive conversations. These apps ensure that only you and the person you're talking to can read or listen to your messages and calls. Even if intercepted, your calls are unreadable to hackers. Encryption scrambles your data, making it nearly impossible for outsiders to access your information. Keep your phone and apps updated. Security patches close vulnerabilities. Updates often fix flaws that hackers exploit, so don't ignore those notifications. Enable automatic updates for maximum protection. This way, You'll always have the latest security improvements without having to remember to check manually. Be cautious with links and attachments. Don't click on anything suspicious. Cybercriminals often use fake links to trick you into revealing personal information or installing malware. Only download apps from official stores and check permissions before installing. Avoid third-party sources and always review what data an app wants to access. Watch for signs of spyware, sudden battery drain, overheating, or unexplained network changes. These can be early warnings that your device is compromised. If your phone drops from 5G to 2G unexpectedly, it could signal an IMSI catcher nearby. These devices are used to intercept calls and texts, so stay alert in public spaces. Specialized apps can help detect suspicious activity. Consider installing a reputable security app to add another layer of defense. Stay alert to your phone's behavior. If something feels off, investigate right away. Your instincts are often your first line of defense. These habits make you a much harder target. By practicing them regularly, you'll protect your privacy and keep your conversations safe. Security is about awareness and action. Stay informed, stay cautious, and take control of your digital safety every day. The fight for digital privacy is ongoing, but you're not powerless. Awareness and good habits are your best defense. Knowledge turns you from a target into a defender. Share what you learn. Strong communities are harder to attack. Demand better security from tech companies. Choose products that prioritize privacy. Developers must build stronger encryption and more transparent controls. Policymakers should hold companies accountable and limit surveillance abuse. Securing conversations is a shared responsibility. You don't have to disconnect, just use technology wisely. Take deliberate steps to keep your conversations private. The future of secure communication starts with you. Connect freely, without fear. Your words should be heard only by those you trust.